we need inspiration, and I was thinking of something very short and quick and easy for you to get the feel of how to handle it. So I have this t-shirt or sweatshirt, and it has flowers on it, so I thought, why not? And so I am using yarn because especially quilters and people that are working with wool will have scraps and odds and ends. There are different kinds of needle felting needles with multiple needles, and I recommend you start with one. It makes it easier, and the problem you have is that these needles are barbed, so if you poke yourself and then go to pull out, it's very painful. So you're better off starting off, keeping it simple, and that's what we're going to do. So we have all sorts of interesting yarns. The easiest to work with is something that starts with wool, but we don't always have wool to work with. All you're doing is taking a needle and not attacking yourself, going up and down like this, and getting it so that you're placing it where you want and pushing it into the base fabric. And the base fabric in this case is another piece of felt. We're just keeping it very simple. Felt works very well because it's porous and it allows you to go right into it. So I'm putting a little center to my piece right here. So I'm going to cut it off. And I'm working on foam. Just a little piece of foam will do you. The idea of the foam is you have something to go into and you're not crushing your needle point. Now, this is plain stubborn, but that's all right. We can work with it. You decide where you want it and put it. Now I thought the simplest way would be to make a flower. So what I'm going to do is push the edge of this in. So this is what you're doing. Whether you're making an object like a bird or anything like that, you're tapping it in. In this case, I'm making a flower, so I'm making a loop and I place it where I want it, and bingo, I go up and down. And I place it where I want it and make a loop, and I go like that. And I'm placing it in a loop, and I know I want it right here, and I'm placing it in a loop and put the end right there. Now you can do all sorts of stuff, but this, I was just trying to make something very simple that you could play with and get the technique down. So I'm just going to do this in layers. If it gets a little wayward, don't worry about it. Stab it. You're in control. So I'm making my loop, and I want it to sort of stick up. So I might make it a little longer loop in the back end, so it sticks up. Now it's sticking. And we're looping around, and we're on our final loop. And just keep stabbing away. Now you can buy all sorts of kits. I'm going to have Don show you one over here. Don, can you show right where my finger is? Don, over here. That's a kit that I got for $10 off of Amazon. And it has the needle, it has the wool and all sorts of stuff right in it. But in this case, all you need is a piece of felt and your needle that you can get anywhere. Michael's, Walmart, wherever you want, you can get the needles, and they'll come in packages. And you can go as fancy as you want. They come in packages like this. And you pull it off and you have something like this. And it's a really easy way of playing with it, getting a sense of what you want to do with it. In this case, I wanted to show you could actually make a necklace out of it. You could put it on a hat, whatever you'd like. Now, I also wanted to show you quickly, these are what we'll be working on in the fall. These you can make paintings with wool. And I've taken my sheep's wool and dyed it. Some of it's colored, some of it is dyed. I use Kool-Aid because I did it with kids, and Kool-Aid was an easy way of dyeing wool. You don't have to have fiber dyes. And but there's all sorts of possibilities with needle felting, and I hope you'll try it. Thank you.